Hey, what's up? I am author Jonathan Fink, and this is my free audiobook series. Up next, Spirit of the Gridiron, Volume 1, Chapter 17, The Balancing Act. Beck Jordan didn't sleep anymore. He drifted, in and out, between reps and readings, meetings and meals. Sleep came in 20-minute stints, couch naps with ESPN murmuring in the background, brief shut-eyes in the back of the library. He lived in a haze, a blur of alarm clocks, group chats, protein shakes, whistles, whiteboards, chemistry notes, Madison's laughter, Sigma Pi Mu rituals, football, school, Madison, brotherhood, repeat. His planner looked like a war journal, smudged ink, coffee stains, sticky notes layered over older sticky notes. Every sliver of free time was sacrificed to some new obligation. 6 a.m., lifts. 9 a.m., intro to religion. 12 a.m., team film session. 1 p.m., chemistry lab. 4 p.m., practice. 6:30 p.m., Sigma Pi Mu chapter meeting. 9 p.m., dinner with Madison. 11 p.m., econ problem set. 1 a.m., sleep. His body ached in strange new places. His throwing shoulder hurt. His back sore from lifting. His knees throbbed from planning and sprinting and cutting on cold Midwest turf. His brain felt scrambled, like an overworked computer trying to calculate too many problems at once. And yet, he didn't want to give up any of it. Football was his identity, the ritual that stitched him to his father and grandfather. Academics were his ticket, his path to financial independence. Madison was his heart, her smile, her notes tucked into his textbooks, the way she looked at him. Sigma Pi Mu, that was chaos. Loyalty, nonsense. Guys he never thought he'd care about now watched his back like linemen on a blitz, but it was a lot. And one night, after a brutal Tuesday practice, cold rain, busted plays, the offensive line coach screaming like a maniac, Beck skipped past the fraternity meeting and wandered back to the stadium. No lights in the stands, just a practice field, dimly lit by a few lingering bulbs. He walked to the 50-yard line, still in cleats and undershirt, helmet in hand. He sat down, alone. The turf smelled like rubber and sweat. The world felt quiet for the first time in weeks. He pulled out his phone, thumb hovering over Madison's name. But he didn't text. He didn't know what to write. That he was tired? That he felt like he was living 5 lives at once? That some nights he dreamed of crashing planes and heard his grandfather's voice? No, he needed silence. Beck tilted his head down, closed his eyes, and began to meditate. He thought about his grandpa, about legacy, about how sometimes it didn't feel like he was chasing a dream. It felt like he was finishing someone else's. There were moments, usually late at night, when Beck wondered if his life even belonged to him, or if he was just fulfilling a prophecy dreamed up by his football-obsessed father, living out a destiny that started long before he was born. Sometimes he wished life had a playbook, a laminated sheet of options, reads, and routes, a way to know when to check down, when to scramble, and when to just throw the damn ball away. But there wasn't. There was only this: faith, effort, heart, and hope that somewhere down the road the pieces would come together. Beck sat at midfield, breathing in the crisp Iowa night, the turf beneath him, the stars above, the war for college football, soul raging in secret, the grind of a season pushing forward, and somewhere, just beyond the veil, the football gods watched. They saw his exhaustion. They saw his fire. They saw his soul. and they knew this kid was the one. End of chapter 17. Up next, chapter 18, the guest lecture. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please drop a like. If you really, really enjoyed it, please subscribe. Thank you so much. And as always, God bless.